You know and I know everything happens in South Florida. This is the kind of place where a lot of worldwide pioneering dreams took flight. And the nation's, if not the world's, first commercial flights started in 1927 with Pan American Airways mail delivery service between Miami, Key West, and Cuba. But that was only the first of Pan Am's firsts.
And people actually were able to make reservations on the first moon flight. Thousands of people made reservations, and we would send them a reservation membership card type thing, and it was very popular. We were the first to fly the 707. We were the first to fly around the world. We were the first to fly over the North Pole. I mean, there are lots of things that we did that can never be duplicated because we've already done it. We have a glorious history that will live on forever. We were the pioneer, you know, and our first. Our leader, Juan Trippe, he was a great visionary. I mean, he had global ideas and goals, and basically he was ahead of his time. And because of his leadership and vision, that's what really started Pan Am.
We wore this uniform, the pillbox, and actually I'm up here. And all these girls are mostly from Europe. We just, I don't know, we liked flying. We thought Pan Am was a very #1 airline. And it was true, yes. We stayed in wonderful hotels, Intercontinental and Hiltons and so on. And first class service, roast beef, caviar, everything. And when I fly now, and I'm a passenger, I think, I can't believe I did that. It's a little different now, of course, you know.
Topping was stationed in New York, San Francisco, Miami, Japan, China, and Vietnam over a 20-plus year career. He was in charge of the last commercial flight out of Saigon, April 24th, 1975, 1 week before South Vietnam fell to the North Vietnamese.
That was crazy. It was crazy, it was scary, it was something that when I went there, I had no idea this was going to be what was down the road for me.
Hollywood was down that road, as in California, not Florida. The 1990 NBC made-for-TV movie Last Flight Out documented and dramatized the cramming of nearly 500 Pan Am employees and their families, both American and Vietnamese, onto a Boeing 747 jumbo jet. And Topping was portrayed by
James Earl Jones. Yeah, I'll tell you, that was a very interesting experience to see a part of your life on the screen, and they're using your real name. And a couple of things he did that I did not do in real life, but I felt like doing. In the movie, he takes the desk, lifts it up, flips it over with all the papers, and takes a book and throws it against the wall and uses a profanity, mild one, which I didn't do. But I felt like doing that. So they captured the emotion that I had, but physically I didn't really do it.
Pan Am would have many more firsts as it spread from South Florida around the world, not all of them good, of course. Terrorism, deregulation, and more economical competition ultimately led to the end of the airline in the 1990s. But the name and memories live on.
What keeps us together? We just like to talk about Pan Am and the good old days, let's say.
With another chapter of South Florida's dubious history, I'm Wayne Roustan for the Sun Sentinel.